Cinematography is the art and craft of visual storytelling through the use of camera, lighting, composition, and other visual elements in filmmaking. Good cinematography can elevate a film, immersing the audience in the story, enhancing emotions, and conveying meaning beyond dialogue and action. In this video essay, we will explore the key elements of good cinematography, with examples from notable films to illustrate each point. 1. Composition. Composition refers to how the elements within each frame are arranged. A well-composed shot can draw the audience's attention to important details, convey the mood of the scene, and enhance the overall storytelling. In The Shawshank Redemption, director Frank Darabont and cinematographer Roger Deakins use composition to great effect. In the scene where Andy Dufresne, Tim Robbins, escapes from Shawshank State Penitentiary, the camera frames Andy's emergence from the tunnel in a wide shot, emphasizing the vastness of the landscape he has entered. The composition highlights both Andy's vulnerability and the enormity of his accomplishment.
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine. Or maybe I just don't want to. 500 yards. That's the length of 5 football fields. Just shy of half a mile.
Two, lighting. Lighting is a crucial element of cinematography, as it can set the mood, create atmosphere, and draw attention to specific elements within the frame. In Blade Runner 2049, cinematographer Roger Deakins, again, creates a visually stunning world through the use of lighting. In the scene where Officer K, Ryan Gosling, confronts Rick Deckard, Harrison Ford, in the abandoned Las Vegas, the harsh, low-angle lighting creates dramatic shadows and highlights, adding to the tension and suspense of the scene. Three, color. Color plays a significant role in cinematography, as it can evoke emotions, set the tone of a scene, and convey meaning. In The Grand Budapest Hotel, director Wes Anderson and cinematographer Robert Yeoman use color to great effect. The film features a vibrant color palette, with each location within the hotel represented by a different color scheme. This use of color not only adds to the film's whimsical and fantastical atmosphere, but also helps to distinguish between the various settings and time periods. Camera movement. Camera movement refers to how the camera moves within a scene. Different types of camera movements, such as pans, tilts, zooms, and tracking shots, can create different effects and enhance the storytelling. In Children of Men, director Alfonso Cuarón and cinematographer Emmanuel Lubezki use long, uninterrupted takes to create a sense of realism and immediacy. In the film's most famous sequence, a nearly 3-minute-long tracking shot follows the protagonist, Theo, Clive Owen, as he navigates through a chaotic battle zone. The fluid camera movement puts the audience right in the middle of the action, heightening the tension and excitement of the scene.
Tanto. 19!
Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Watch the flanks! Key. Thank God. You'll be safe now. How's the child? You put their lives at risk.
Just let it go. You don't know what you're doing.
No? Look around you. It's the uprising. And they haven't even seen the baby. Let's go. Not in front of the girl. Wait till we get around the corner and do them all. Come on!
5. Visual effects. Visual effects can be used to enhance the storytelling, create fantastical worlds, and bring impossible scenarios to life. In Inception, director Christopher Nolan and cinematographer Wally Pfister use visual effects to create mind-bending, gravity-defying sequences that blur the line between dreams and reality. One of the most memorable scenes in the film is the zero-gravity fight sequence in the rotating hallway. Through the use of practical effects, CGI, and clever camera work, Nolan and Pfister create a visually stunning and technically impressive sequence that leaves a lasting impression on the audience. Symbolism and metaphor. Cinematography can be used to convey deeper meaning and themes through visual symbolism and metaphor. In Apocalypse Now, director Francis Ford Coppola and cinematographer Vittorio Storaro use imagery and symbolism to explore the horrors of war and the descent into madness. One of the most iconic shots in the film is the opening sequence, in which Captain Willard, Martin Sheen, is shown lying in a darkened hotel room, surrounded by shadows and smoke. The use of chiaroscuro lighting and surreal imagery sets the tone for the rest of the film and foreshadows the psychological journey that Willard will undergo.
I'm still only in Saigon. Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle. When I was home after my first tour, it was worse. I'd wake up and there'd be nothing. I hardly said a word to my wife until I said yes to a divorce.
7. Consistency. Consistency is key to good cinematography, as it helps to maintain visual coherence throughout the film and reinforces the themes and motifs of the story. In The Lord of the Rings trilogy, director Peter Jackson and cinematographer Andrew Lesnie maintain visual consistency throughout the three films, despite the varied locations, characters, and storylines. The use of consistent color grading, lighting techniques, and camera movements helps to create a cohesive visual style that ties the entire trilogy together and reinforces the epic scope and grandeur of the story. In conclusion, good cinematography is essential to the success of a film, as it enhances the storytelling, evokes emotions, and adds depth to the narrative. By paying attention to elements such as composition, lighting, color, camera movement, visual effects, symbolism, and consistency, filmmakers can create visually stunning and thematically rich cinematic experiences that resonate with audiences for years to come.